When you stop being available all the time, something strange begins to happen. The same person who once seemed distant suddenly starts paying attention again. They text more. They notice you more. They begin to wonder what changed. But why does this happen? Why does someone become more interested the moment you stop being constantly available? The answer lies deep in human psychology. When you are always available, always replying instantly, always ready to meet, always emotionally present, something subtle happens. Your presence becomes predictable, and the human mind is wired to notice change far more than it notices consistency. When someone knows they can reach you anytime, there is no urgency, no mystery, no emotional tension. But when you suddenly become less available, their mind starts asking questions. Why haven't they texted? Why are they busy? Did something change? And curiosity is one of the strongest emotional triggers in human relationships. Your absence creates space. And that space creates awareness. People begin to feel your absence only when they experience it. This is why many people start valuing someone only after that person steps back. Not because you became more attractive overnight, but because the constant access disappeared. Another important factor is emotional balance. If one person is always available while the other person rarely makes effort, the relationship becomes unbalanced. One person gives energy. The other simply receives it. But when the always available person steps back, the balance shifts. Now the other person has to move forward to maintain connection. This change often surprises them, because they were used to you doing all the emotional work. There is also another psychological effect at play. Scarcity. Human beings instinctively value things that feel limited. Time, attention, energy. When someone's attention feels unlimited, it becomes easy to overlook. But when that attention becomes less frequent, it suddenly feels more valuable. This does not mean playing games or pretending to be busy. Real change comes from focusing on your own life. Your goals. Your friendships. Your growth. When your life becomes full, you naturally stop revolving around one person, and that independence changes how people perceive you. Confidence grows. Energy shifts. And people notice. But here is something important to understand. When you stop being available, two things can happen. Some people will move closer, and others will move away. The ones who truly value you will step forward. They will make effort. They will reconnect. But those who were only comfortable receiving attention without giving it may quietly disappear. And that is not a loss. That is clarity. Because the right connections grow stronger when both people contribute. The wrong connections only survive when one person keeps giving everything. So if you ever notice that someone starts changing their behavior when you stop being constantly available, remember this. You didn't become more valuable overnight. You simply stopped giving unlimited access to your time and energy. And sometimes, that single change reveals who truly values being part of your life.